The Celtic Warrior Sheamus reveals that he almost retired during his hiatus from the WWE. Also, a World Heavyweight Championship match has been leaked for the UK tour that the WWE is about to embark on. So we're going to break it all down for you coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But before we get into it, we gotta say that 89% of you guys watching these videos aren't subscribed to the channel, so if you're looking for a place for daily wrestling content here on YouTube, you found the right place here at Wrestle Digest, so make sure down below and hit that subscribe button. But with that said, let's just get right into the main topic of the video today, which is World Heavyweight Championship match leaked, and yes, as we take a look at this screenshot from Twitter, from Wrestle Features, they say that WWE legend Kofi Kingston will be challenging for the world title during WWE's UK tour. Kingston versus Priest is confirmed for at least one show at the present time. And yes, this is big news to come out because obviously we know that Damian Priest and Jey Uso have a match coming up at Backlash in Lyon, France. So hearing that Kofi Kingston now will have a shot at this world title, is pretty big revealing news. I think a lot of people, from what I've seen online, initial reactions to this is that people think, with Kofi's contract coming up, this may be a way to kind of entice him to re-sign for the WWE, and because him and Xavier Woods have been adamant about talking about their dream matches against the Young Bucks and stuff, and teams like this that aren't in the WWE at the current moment. So it makes sense for the WWE to kind of propel Kofi Kingston into this spot and try to entice him to stay with the WWE so that they don't walk and go to AEW and compete in their tag division. I think this is a smart move by the WWE, and I think, Kofi Kingston, we've seen it before. We've seen Kofi Mania when he won the WWE title at that time and had a run with the title, and I thought he did pretty decent during that run. I thought it was fun. A lot of fans were hyped on it. Kofi Mania was running rampant, and I thought he was a great champion, and the fact that he's going to get another shot at this, at a different championship now, the World Heavyweight Championship, I think it's well deserved. Obviously, Kofi is, a tenured vet in the WWE, so it makes sense for him to be tossed into this position. Do I think he could beat Damian Priest for the title? Not really, not in my opinion. I think Damian Priest is the champion. They want him to run as the champion for, quite some time until, my theory is that Finn turns on him and then they battle for the championship. That's my whole thing on it. So I don't really see him losing the championship until then. If he loses to Jey Uso, yes, that kind of makes sense to me. But Kofi Kingston, it's great that he's getting this opportunity and great that he, is being propelled into the main title contention spot. But I don't think it is Kofi's time to win a solo championship again. I can maybe see him going after the Intercontinental if they want to push him, have a solo push again. But it is great to hear that Kofi is, getting back in this picture and fighting for, some prestigious titles within the WWE, and it's definitely well deserved. And I think it's going to be a great match. I really hope, it is. I think it definitely will be. I think Kofi Kingston obviously is a great wrestler. Damian Priest a great wrestler as well. It's going to be a great match, a lot of fireworks, and, who knows, Kofi may win it. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think Kofi has a chance at winning this title, or do you think, Damian Priest just has the upper hand here and the momentum rolling on his side? Let me know down below. We're going to get into the second topic of the video today, which is Sheamus almost retired. And yes, if we take a look at this screenshot, this was from Sheamus's Instagram, actually, when he posted after his match on Monday Night Raw. He did say, "The road back to the ring is slow, rough, and unimaginably painful. 2 months ago, I thought I was hanging up my boots for good, but a lot of doctors, trainers, and physios helped me get cleared to do what I love, fight. This is what we do." And obviously, for me, if you've been watching this channel for a while, how big of a fan of Sheamus that I personally am. So hearing that he almost hung up the boots during this time, because I believe it was a neck injury that he was dealing with, and we've seen lots of superstars have to hang up their boots because of these types of injuries. So the fact that he, contemplated on hanging up the boots and retiring is a big deal here. Obviously, Sheamus, one of the greatest wrestlers of this, past generation or past era, in my opinion. 4-time world champion. He's shown that he could be a great leader of a faction with the Brawling Brutes. Also a great tag team with the Bar, one of my favorite tag teams of all time. So, obviously he's had a great career, but I don't think it is time for Sheamus to call it quits. It's great that he, went through this and went through the physio, went through the grueling pain to get back to where he is right now, wrestling in the WWE, which I love to see. And that match the other night didn't look like he missed a beat, and I think he's back, and I think he could easily be contending for this Intercontinental Championship, the one championship that he hasn't won in his career, to become a Grand Slam champion. I think this is the right route to put Sheamus on, and I'm so here for it. One thing that I do want to address, though, that really upset me over these past couple of days was everybody talking about the shape that Sheamus is in and how it looks like he's put on a few pounds. He doesn't have that six-pack anymore. This is really, something that I was upset about. I've seen a lot of people talking about this online, but you got to think Sheamus just was out with that injury. He probably couldn't lift or do anything over this time, so he couldn't train, he couldn't work out, he couldn't keep his body in shape. So the fact that people are body shaming him online is ridiculous in my mind. I think just the fact that he was able to overcome this injury and then get back in the ring on this past Monday Night Raw is a feat in itself. And I do think that we will see the Celtic Warrior whip himself back into shape, but I thought he looked really good in that match the other night. And I just want to say, if you're one of the people that body shamed Sheamus, come on, don't be at that. I mean, like you said, he just came back from a grueling injury. You can't knock a guy for this because, like I said, he couldn't weightlift, he couldn't train, he couldn't do so much for such a long amount of time. So how do you expect him to keep this shape that he's in? And I think he came back and he looked phenomenal. He's the Sheamus we all know and love. He got the bro kick. He hit the... He just looked great against that match against Ivar, and I don't know, I'm just excited that Sheamus is back, and the fact that people were saying that really upset me, and now hearing that he almost retired, I mean, it's just great to see Sheamus back in the WWE ring, and I can't wait to see what they do with him going forward. Is he going to be tossed into the world title contention? Is he going to be tossed into the Intercontinental race? So let me know what you think down below in the comment section. We're going to get everybody's favorite topic here, which is comment of the day, and the comment of the day today goes to David. He says, the crow is Sting's signature logo sign. Could Sting be returning briefly in some non-wrestling form? Just a thought. And this was talking about the Uncle Howdy teasers and the crow logo that we've seen come up through that link that was shown on Monday Night Raw. I mean, this is an interesting theory. I think most people are leaning towards Uncle Howdy and the Firefly Funhouse. I think that's where I'm leaning to as well, but a Sting thing, it interests me too, because he did have his last match, so maybe he comes back with the Firefly Funhouse in some form that way, but I can't really see it. Would I love to see it? Yes, I would, but this to me is all Uncle Howdy and the Firefly Funhouse, and it just makes the most sense to me. But would I be mad if Sting came back in some form in the WWE? Of course not. I love Sting. I'd love to see him back at some capacity at the WWE in some point in his retirement. I think that would be really fun. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be here every day bringing you wrestling content, so you're not going to want to miss out on that. So make sure down below and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to check out a video I did yesterday talking about Roman Reigns' new gimmick being leaked, it'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC. We'll catch you in the next one.